Welcome to Some Topic, the podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. We are your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun. And we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is Some Topic.
Go fuck yourself.
Nah,
That's homosexual.
it's okay. Your mom's upstairs for a reason.
That's anti-homosexual now. I think. That's how it is. All right, what's this intro you wanted to do?
Okay, so bear in mind I'm retarded. However,
Yeah, that's a good opener. I'm retarded. Listen to me.
yeah, I mean that's pretty much how I market myself to the world at this point.
Being skills need work.
Yeah, maybe that's why they fired me from Macy's.
I thought
Anyway,
we worked at Macy's.
no, nor
Were
would
you
I.
ever in the Macy's Day Parade?
No, but I used to work at Hot Topic until I got my man tits.
Well, you did gain about 100 pounds.
Yeah, and then we broke up.
What? I am lost.
Well, I mean, she weighed maybe a buck soaking wet, so I did gain 100 pounds there.
You know, by the commutative clause of the property that is the commutative property, yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go into recording this intro. Welcome to Some Topic, a podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. So your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. That's never stopped anyone on a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked out of our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun, and we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you are easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is some topic.
How many
Fuck you.
hours?
3 days.
How many hours by a thesaurus did that take you?
It took time.
That's not an answer.
Time. Might have chatted with Doctor Strange a couple of times.
You even know who that is?
I don't know. Some dude with fingers that broke.
No. They didn't
I mean-
break. They got repaired magically.
Yeah, but they broke and then they got repaired
They
magically.
never got really repaired.
Right. Well, today's topic is going to be
Um,
raccoons versus possums.
What?
Who look better accountant?
Okay, is this like monkey theory where you put 100?
Thrown in your face
I
right
see
now.
that.
That's what I do.
This is again monkey theory where they throw enough shit.
For the listeners who can't see what I just saw, this man is now sitting on the floor
Hey, fuck you.
in his pajamas.
I have no problem being in my pajamas sitting on the floor. It's my fucking floor.
Probably why you're more comfortable than I am.
Well, that's because I'm just more comfortable,
That's
which is what you said. So fuck you.
Anyways, how was that reaction to my intro that did not take me 3 days to make?
I don't think you know how to fucking say things. You don't know how to say fragile.
Yeah, fragile. I know, I can't help it.
You know, fragile is Italian.
Fragile.
Yeah, it's Italian for sturdy.
I feel like that's a sexual innuendo, but I'm going to walk into it anyways.
Don't think about it. That makes sense.
Just breathe deeply. Okay.
Breathe. All right, can I see this intro?
Yeah, of course. I'm very proud of my Library of Alexandria reference.
I'm surprised you even know what the fuck that is.
I play a lot of Assassin's Creed, Nick.
No, you steal my Assassin's Creed.
Hey,
And you take my booze.
I bought Valhalla.
No, you didn't.
I did on my computer
Motherfucker.
because I wasn't able to come over here and steal it from you.
All right. From Global. Okay, it was Ghost Squirrels.
Yes, Ghost Squirrels.
What?
Ghost Squirrels. Who? What? Never heard of Ghost Squirrels.
What is a fucking ghost squirrel?
It's the thing that comes in and steals all your goddamn bird seed, but you never see it happen. You go out to your bird feeder and you fill it up at least twice a week, and it's just gone the next day.
You mean the fucking birds?
The ghost?
You mean the birds that eat the bird seed?
No, they don't eat it that fast. I watch them. I have a lot of free time, Nick.
Fucking apparently. Nothing is off limits. Nothing is properly researched. Okay, that I agree with. Two voices with a microphone. Microphones. Enough confidence to sound like. No. Oh, spoiler, we don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounded it.
I felt honest.
I guess honest is a good quality to have.
Sometimes. Court.
And you know the Library of Alexandria. And you knocked over a church. And that's how it burned?
Not me. We.
Oh, so not only am I responsible with you for burning one of the largest quantities of books in the old world, we've somehow been alive for several centuries.
I mean, it's not the largest quantity of, collective human knowledge anymore.
Okay, then what is?
The Library of Congress seemed pretty big when I saw it.
I would argue that the internet's a bigger quantity of information.
But that's not a library. You need books, Nick. You need physical paper, parchment.
Okay, what are we doing? Cutting down the Amazon now?
Haven't we always?
The Amazon's still around, so no.
Well, then we're just not cutting fast enough.
We just need less trees. Problem solved. That's how we get another library.
We don't need the oxygen they provide.
We don't need oxygen. We breathe water. I've had gills for years.
I explain some of the rashes you get.
Look, we don't talk about that.
Okay.
That's a separate story for another time at a place, at a thing that happened.
The imaginary place in date. Got it.
Exactly. Our findings are improvised. Our sources are suspect. Our method, you couldn't even follow the same line of thinking. You ask a two-worded question with one answer.
Well, because I didn't have an answer for those, Nick, but I know our method. It's whatever the hell we can pull out of our ass, as we are proudly willing to die on whatever mountain we stand on.
It's a hill.
Well, that's why it's called the Hill of Stupidity, Nick.
Now we're climbing a mountain?
Well, look, I'm kind of short, okay? My legs are shorter than yours. Takes a little more effort to get up there. Your hill is my mountain.
Have you thought about maybe getting a tape measure and, I don't know, measuring the hill that's a mountain? And we're
It's on the top shelf, Nick. I can't reach it.
You are a midget. Nothing, not that there's anything wrong with midgets. They're very colorful people.
Yes, especially when they pile out of their clown cars. Or when they wear their suits for wrestling.
Are we talking about clowns now?
I don't know. Anyways, I'm proud of the fog of ego, ontological, whatever the fuck I said.
You said confusion. I'm just trying to figure out what ontological means.
It's basically, so according to Google.
Oh my God.
Like,
Thesaurus.
let me try to remember what I Googled when I found that word. Okay. It's supposed to be the word you specifically use when you're referencing the philosophical filler debates in between different metaphysical concepts. So
repeat that again, but in English.
Okay. So when we're talking about metaphysical concepts here, concepts larger than physics and greater than physics.
Wow.
This is the empty, gooey shit that connects it all. I don't know what Neil deGrasse Tyson would say, but it would probably sound elegant.
Okay, so here's what you do. You channel your inner physicist. You spend the next 10 years.
I'm not black.
You're white. We know this. That's why I said 10, not 5.
Okay, but
they're smarter than you.
I can't pull a reverse Michael Jackson that easily, Nick. I'm not a chameleon.
Why aren't you?
I'm just a social chameleon.
Well, that's slightly different.
You not hear the big words I put in our introduction?
Yeah, I know. And for, you've emboldened it too.
Well, because there's certain parts that are, they're not supposed to flow with other paragraphs. So that way mentally I knew what was what. I'm proud of the, advisory section. I started off telling them to yell into mason jars or to give themselves a courtesy spit and a reach around, but that didn't seem too appropriate. So I just said unclench your chakras.
How unclench your... Oh, hold on.
No,
I haven't gotten that far yet.
From unclench your chakras to relax your chakras and unclench whatever needs unclenching.
Unclench the clenching.
Yes.
That probably would have been a little bit more flowy. And why am I yelling at a tree? What if I'm a tree hugger?
Our department to complain to. Our non-existent legal team would like for us to inform all of our listeners that if you email us, we'll just laugh.
Okay, so are we just going to have like a section where we take the angry emails, throw it through some kind of voice?
I would love to have the hate speech reading.
Are we reading it?
Probably. I mean, I don't think we can afford an intern.
What if I can't read?
And I have no idea how you made it through college.
Very carefully and with a lot of spit.
I'm the one who dropped out.
You never went to college.
I did for less than a month.
Then
I left before I could have bad transcripts or owed them a bill.
I think you still owe them a bill.
It was like $300. It's fine.
I'm sure they just disappeared.
I mean, I haven't seen it on collections yet.
It is no longer my
For
problem.
sure I prepaid for that shit.
Okay, so obviously we cannot cater to tree huggers because they wouldn't yell at trees.
I don't like tree huggers.
What's wrong with a tree hugger? Trees are nice.
Get in the way of my chainsaw.
Okay, but what about the trees that don't need a chainsaw?
Then go hug those ones. Why are you in my way?
Why are you trying to kill me?
I'm not trying to kill you, but you're in my way.
So you wield a chainsaw and you cut me down?
Corporate America doesn't give a shit. They just have deadlines.
They just have fucking okay. We got to get them paper so they can get the deadlines.
Quotas.
Because PDFs and Word documents and Excel sheets aren't a thing. Digital age.
I wasn't referencing that. What if it's a lumber forest? What if I'm cutting down timber for a lumber yard? You're in my way. I got quotas to meet.
But you're not even a lumberjack. You look like a goddamn piece of white trash.
That life.
You worked for the forestry department.
Yeah. And I was cutting down trees. That's lumberjack-ish stuff.
No, you were
burned a lot of stuff.
Well, that's okay. Everybody
Nick.
Everybody goes.
Mariah Carey makes it sound all sexy romantic. But it's a virus. Killing our forests.
Fires are killing our forests.
No, hold that too. Smoke, you would agree with you on that statement, but mistletoe is a virus.
No, mistletoe is a global, agreed upon piece of plant during Christmas time, like holly.
That's a specific breed of mistletoe. And you are specifically referencing the actual berries and fruit of mistletoe. Mistletoe, as a bacteria and disease, kills entire forests and trees.
Why do I need a forest?
Because where else is Bigfoot going to hide out?
In the mountains, like a real man?
In the woods?
Like a pussy?
In the forest?
Like a pussy?
Hey, don't yell at our interdimensionally hopping friends. Just because he can see all the pathways between dimensions.
So why is he interdimensional now?
I don't know. My aunt told me that. So I believe her.
How in the fuck? Okay,
I don't know. It was like season 14 or 15 of Finding Bigfoot. I don't know.
How do you have 15 seasons of finding fucking Bigfoot?
I was going,
Ah, yes, we shall look in the great Alaskan wilderness. Season 17.
Didn't go well, I'm guessing.
I mean, what, season 18?
They have new people on every single season, so
Yes.
at some point they disappear.
And so what, season 18 is just, we're going to find Bigfoot at the bottom of this here whiskey barrel.
I'm pretty sure it would probably just be good old-fashioned moonshine at that point, but you're on the right track.
Pretty sure it's just called Everclear.
They don't have a name for that stuff.
I think it's called whatever they sell out of the back of a fucking SUV.
Well, that's called Don't Ask, because Dirty Amy's definitely not selling you a random mason jar of something out of her Chrysler 300 that her black boyfriend bought her at the Applebee's at 2 a.m.
Why is your name Amy?
Because her name's Dirty Amy.
Okay, what about Dirty Phil? That had a sex change.
Look, Nick, you and I had very different bartenders as children.
Well, now that you mention it, she looked very pretty after about the 8th glass of whiskey.
This one looked okay as long as the lights weren't turned on.
And I had a bag over my head.
Had some of the softest hands out there.
Are you sure you just weren't touching dog paws?
I know the feeling of fur, Nick.
There are hairless dogs.
No, there aren't.
If you take a nice, machete to their fur.
Hey, short of medical procedure, there are no naturally occurring hairless dogs.
Says who?
There's a hairless cat for some goddamn unforsaken reason.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
I'm pretty sure only the Egyptians are okay with that. Anyways,
all right.
Back to your wonderful criticism of...
What in the fuck is a fog of ego?
Well, because,
It's whether you a poet.
This is the hill that I'll die on, and we're dying in the fog of war.
You just said fucking Milton, and it's a hill.
Well, I don't have the script in front of me now, so I forgot what I said. This is why I write things down.
And we have to Google what the hell some of these words are.
No,
and
I just told you what they were.
I'm happy you remember the word. What in the fuck does blood slick ruins have to do with abandoned discourse?
Because that's where we're battling and dying, on the hill of stupidity. This is in the blood slick ruins of abandoned discourse. We are only willing to discuss topics that everybody else has deemed so inanely retarded.
It's stupid, now it's retarded. Okay. I guess I didn't get the memo on what the fuck we were talking about.
Clearly stupid shit.
I'll just pivot.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Why is it
We
blood?
also have to guide our listeners through the ruins of reason.
See, now that makes sense. That's an actual thing. But blood slick ruins of abandoned discourse.
Yeah.
If we're in them, they're not abandoned.
Well, we only found them because they were abandoned and the fence fell down.
And now there's this fence?
Well, normally when you condemn a building, somebody puts a fence up so the children don't walk in there, Nick.
Well, they
Did you ever see Monster House?
Okay.
Monster House 2?
I only saw the
That
first
house
one.
had a fence that
I only saw the first one. There's a second one?
I don't know, I'm guessing.
There was not a second one.
It was a love story, that's all I know.
How is it a love story?
Between the old man and his fat wife.
And the fat wife.
Who died, and remember when they were building the house, it was their dream house, and then she magically falls or has a heart attack or something, and she ends up in the foundation, and somehow, their general contractor just decided to pour the foundation over her, and
A true love story.
boom, now the house is haunted with her fatness, which is why she eats so many children.
Hey,
You
baby.
couldn't just take one sacrifice a year and be happy.
Hey, baby. I'm going to condemn you in this house. Okay, so then what we need to do in order to make this somewhat reasonable is we need to do our method. I don't know. Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the... I don't like the fog of ego.
What's the fog of war, Nick?
Well, why wouldn't you say the fog of war?
Because we're not battling it out. We're just dumb.
The fog of war is we fight
We're
with our...
ignorantly confident in what we say.
Ready to fall honorably in the fog of war with our ostentatious egos.
It doesn't flow.
Says who?
You know how many revisions I went through for this to flow in SoundCrud?
Sound
also
crude?
cover our asses, yeah. And also cover our asses legally.
Well, I wasn't concerned about the
It's not
legality.
education.
None of this is educational. Have you heard you talk for the last fucking...
It's also not journalism.
You've said that several times.
It is play.
And it's comedy, apparently.
It is some topic.
I feel like we just did the intro again. Okay. I don't understand the blood slick. We should put something about fences in this, because apparently that's a thing.
Well, I did remove the word railings.
What, because it
Right,
get
something
confused
about-
with railing?
No, I think originally when I was writing the thing about our complete ignorance of intellectual safety, I think at first I had put safety rails. But then later on, I think instead of saying spiritually fragile, I think I said something along the lines of, if you think this advisory should come with a waiver and a helmet. So I was kind of going, hard bouncing off the rails on a water park ride.
Did you ever put water park in it in this iteration?
No, it's the visualization.
Okay, but how would they get the visualization of the water park?
It's the tone of voice. The idea of me watching let's call it a gravitationally exceptional child in a helmet
obese.
bouncing off the sides of a water slide. That's kind of how I, wanted to envision people who would complain. Because if you find your right way to our podcast, number one, that's a miracle in and of itself. You have to be trying. Number two, if by the time that they have gotten, you get been halfway through our intro, and they're still listening and haven't backed out, they know that this is nothing to be taken seriously. So at the end, I wanted to insult them, while I wanted to giggle at the same time.
I'm definitely getting giggling. I'm just trying to figure out at what point they were going to get a water slide in their fucking imagery.
Oh, no, that was just for me.
Well, see, now that's just fucking funny, and you should put that in here.
Yeah, but then it becomes really long.
It's already 75% of a page
It
full.
only takes like 45 seconds to a minute to record. That's not a bad intro.
When you were practicing, did you have a timer?
I might have
Okay.
spent like an hour and a half rehearsing it.
You know,
Just Actually, intellectual took me forever because I kept saying electrical, because all day, every day, I'm talking to people about their electric and their electrical wiring. And intellectual, it started to blend the words.
Intellectual electrical.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of Electric Boogaloo 2.
Not familiar with that. Not sure if I want to be.
It's nothing sexual.
Oh, now I'm disappointed.
Because I thought the same thing.
And
And
I was going to get the probes out and get my nip sticked.
keep your dick in your pants. The apparently 24 inches that you think is...
Put myself up again. No, I told you. When I extend my pinky and my thumb all the way away from the fist, it's approximately 8 inches.
Says
I use
fucking
it
who?
measuring device.
Says fucking who?
Your tape measure.
I'm not that...
This is 8 inches.
I'm not motivated.
Anywho.
What do I get if I...
And this, that's about 16 inches.
I think you're full of horse shit.
My microphone was, roughly 3 knuckles more, which is about 4 inches.
You were so full of shit.
So I was at least 20 inches away from my mic.
You were so full of shit.
When we finally figure out how to actually record this shit and put it on YouTube, we will do a deep dive into my measuring devices. I know my knuckles. I know the width of my fingers. I know my fist. Thumb top before it's just come out. I know it all.
Apparently. Fuck.
Look, when you have to square shit up and you don't feel like grabbing your measuring tape, you gotta learn some weird measuring devices.
Okay, the Electric Boogaloo 2 is, I was told this a long time ago, internet sensation or an internet fucking meme on where it would be the second American Civil War.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true.
We're just referencing the Great Boogaloo. Yeah.
Yeah, the Great Electric
It's not
Boogaloo.
the Electric Boogaloo 2.
Yeah, it is.
No, that would be more like the soundtrack.
Nope.
Where it's a mix between like Vietnam era rock and war music
Uh-huh.
and like 80s disco.
So Tropic Thunder meets
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. That's a good movie. I don't remember any of
That
that.
will be the music we play while we slaughter the politicians.
Okay, now we're slaughtering politicians while...
Well, that's what the Great Boogaloo is.
Okay, so now you gotta add water slide, slaughtering politicians. This intro is gonna be like 5 minutes long by the time we're done with this.
That's the heavily redacted version. This is the heavily
redacted version. Okay.
It's on nice paper stock too. That's not cheap paper.
I gotta give you this, the commitment to the bit, I'm sure that this was just your attempt at your day job to get back at them.
Oh no, that was my home printer. I use the cheap paper for work. I use the good paper for friends.
What a guy. At least when I hold this and I critique everything about it.
Well, stiffer paper is a lot more likely to give you a paper cut. And, I feel like that really represents our friendship, Nick. I'm just a slight irritable inconvenience.
Ow. So
You think of me constantly.
you're the cunt that fucking stops me from doing everyday things. Okay.
I mean, I hope I don't stop you from masturbating, but if you think of me that often, I'm flattered.
I have 2 hands. Paper cut on one, that's fine. I got the other hand. Jilly and Lily, they'll take care of me.
It's okay. I just got Becky and Sue.
You named your hands Becky and Sue?
Yeah. There's one's kind of short and sweet, and the other one likes to take her time.
Is that
Becky with the good hair?
or because she's autistic and can't use her hands?
That would be more like cerebral palsy.
Oh, okay. So you,
Yeah.
so
I mean, either that or an epileptic with a strobe light.
oh boy. Okay. Moving on to the rest of this fucking intro.
We'll start from square one. We've gone on quite a few tangents. Let's refresh our listeners' minds here. I'm sure they have the mental capacity of goldfish high on crack.
Why is a goldfish high on crack?
Because the only person who would have a goldfish is obviously a drug dealer, and he's obviously sharing his drugs with his goldfish. Nobody hangs out with their plug anymore, Nick.
A bougie goldfish.
I mean, probably gets replaced weekly.
Yeah, but that's an expensive fucking goldfish.
That's
What
not a lifestyle.
What do you think the weekly going rate for crack is?
That's not really on a weekly basis, Nick. That's more like
Hourly?
every like 4 or 5 hours when it wears off.
Oh. Okay, then you're
Why do you think crackheads are such good entrepreneurs? They think of thousands of ways to make $20. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot.
Did you just come up with that, or did you steal
Oh
that?
no, I'm sure it was a Vine or a TikTok or something.
Is this the part where we're supposed to put in the fucking link to that song?
No,
Or we're protected under
if
copyright?
they don't know, then they don't need to know. I will allow them to Google on their own.
We're protected under copyright law, I
Yeah.
think, because it was stupid and it was your voice.
I mean, I certainly didn't sound like she did.
It's a girl that said this?
Yeah.
Was she pretty?
I'm sure by homeless crackhead standards, yes. I mean, she didn't have shit in her pants yet.
Oh, because you were going to do that later to her. I got you.
Sure. Read the damn intro. Start from the top. I know. Start from the top, because now I've lost track of where we are.
Okay. You start off by saying apparently we're dangerous, we're underqualified, and we're individuals. I take offense to that. We tackle ever-changing buffet of subjects. Now, eating.
I had a really great lunch, so it felt fitting.
I guess that would be fitting.
Into lamb.
And you didn't
Chicken.
give me any?
You can have the ham, Nick.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. All right. We have no business discussing, even though we are discussing politics to go squirrels. We should really change the go squirrels to something entirely different.
Phantom rodents.
That's like the same fucking thing, except different.
So it's different.
No, it's the same thing, but fucking different. Nothing is off limits. Okay. Nothing is properly researched. Fuck you. My mind is like the internet. Unreliable.
It might be like Internet Explorer, but continue.
It's more like Microsoft Edge. Fuck you. I've updated my browser history.
Just because you rebranded yourself and got a nose job doesn't mean you're a different person, Nick.
Look, that's a little too on the nose, so fuck you. We are your hosts. Voices with. Why do you say two voices? That's
Because we are two voices.
okay. I understand that.
We're not
Two.
one voice. That's creepy.
Well, one would be my voice because it sounds better, and two voices. You said two plurals,
Because there's two of them. So it's plural.
so then two voices, two voices,
Voicing?
two voicing with microphones,
Yes.
a Wi-Fi connection.
Yep.
And just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, you'll find out soon enough.
Well, the spoiler is we don't.
No, but you gave the game away by saying that.
Well, that's why it's a spoiler.
Well, you don't fucking tell them that. You ruin the spoiler bit by saying you'll find out soon enough.
Okay, hell on Keller. Continue.
Fuck you talking about Helen Keller. I can see you and you look stupid.
Close your third eye.
How'd you know about that? That's never stopped anyone with a podcast before. You should really use an example on this one.
No. I
No,
was going to throw out a Joe Rogan reference, but
that's beyond me.
we don't have the money for that.
Yeah, we don't. Litigation, fucking getting sued. Good boy. And we refuse to be the first. Wouldn't it be we refuse to be the last? Because the
No,
first is already
It's
occurred.
never stopped anyone, so we refuse to be the first. To let it stop us.
I guess that makes more sense. You just didn't say it right. You kind of paused.
You stopped halfway through the sentence. Read the full sentence.
But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before. Pause. And we refuse to be the first.
Yeah.
You got to say it like that, though, with more emphasis on the last bit. And you didn't pause at the comma.
Look, Grammarly said it was fine.
It's not the grammar. It's the fucking reading of the grammar that's wrong.
Not a voice actor.
No.
Just an actor with a voice.
You're not even an actor.
I
I guess you've acted out your...
mean, she certainly thought I loved her.
Which one?
Oh, no. The ones that I forget.
Been many. Some had good boobs. Some had good ass.
All had terrible taste.
Yeah, because they were tasting you.
Exactly.
All right, every week we plunge head first. Why are we plunging head first?
Because we definitely don't think about what we're doing before we do it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But we are confident.
Okay, and then you say topics, and the entire podcast name is some topics. Like this would have been like the perfect segue into putting some topic, the literal.
It's at the start and the end.
Yeah, but it's got to be in the middle.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Well, then you got to
No
change the
one-
topic bit.
No one likes a four-way, Nick. There's not enough room for the third insert.
Okay,
You can
one.
insert two.
One. The guy with 3 other girls likes the 4-way.
Yeah, but then he's only got one insert.
No, because he's got 10 appendages. 10 appendages. 2 phalanges on 2 appendages. He's got his toes. He's got his other bits. And then he's got his face.
His other bits.
I was trying not to
We
say
talk about all this other shit. You can't say he's got a penis.
his cock and balls.
Dick.
Well, you know what? I was trying to keep it PG. Now it's rated R. Fuck you.
This is Emerald Palace.
Emerald Palace. What is this guy? An Oompa Loompa?
Different universe.
I need a different universe.
It's Willy Wonka.
Well, yes, but an Oompa Loompa, they're orange with green dicks. Everybody knows this.
They're not green pubes. Their hair is green. Their dicks are orange like the rest of them.
How do you know that?
Well,
How do you
look at
confidently know
animals.
that?
I've seen a lot of Rule 34 or 32 or whatever the kids watch nowadays.
Next episode, the secrets to Oompa Loompas. Do they or do they not have
Green pubes.
green pubes or green dicks? Find out. Okay.
I'm gonna find out.
You just said you knew.
Yeah, but I want to find out a second time. Once was scarring enough.
Well, we're going to take a metaphorical
You
knife.
get free chocolate for life.
I don't think that's chocolate, buddy.
I got a golden ticket.
I think that's just something called shit. I think you've been eating
I mean,
poop.
I prefer a jar of dirt, but
That's just
not
dirty.
Jack Sparrow. So,
That's just dirty.
well, it's a jar of dirt.
We laid all this groundwork for all these puns.
Pretty.
I'm trying, but you keep interrupting.
Keep saying stupid shit.
You said dumber shit.
Yeah, but not while recorded.
Well, yes, but if I have to keep fucking hearing the same thing over and over again, holy hell. For people that didn't know, we were having problems setting up the recording devices, and he kept saying the same thing over the first 3 iterations, first episode.
He kept telling me the same thing to start.
Because it's
You
what
can't
you
tell a
say.
man to fuck off repeatedly while testing microphones and then expect me to come up with new content when we're not even recording. So yes, I use the same punchline each time.
Hey, I was original.
You said the same shit every time.
They don't know that.
Well, that's fine.
It's my
I'm
word over
telling you.
yours.
I'm snitching.
Why are you snitching, you bitch?
I don't
Snitches
know.
get stitches.
Well, I got enough scars for it. It's fine.
That's cool story, bruh.
I know. Put it in the story basket. Don't take it out again.
Ah, fuck. Okay. We plunge head first when it should be feet first, because why would I want head trauma?
No, we're getting head trauma.
No, I don't want head trauma.
I already have it.
Okay. You plunge head first. I plunge feet first because you want head.
I am not 69ing you under the water.
Nobody's 69ing anyone. This is why I can't get past it.
We want.
That's a story for the next episode.
That's why we're plunging head first together.
Why? No, I never agreed to
I told you I'm going to drag you down to my level and beat you with a stick.
this, but you drag by the feet, not the head.
No, your hair's too long. I'm going to grab that head.
What is wrong with you? Were you dropped as a baby?
No, I was thrown through a ceiling, but that's a topic for another episode.
Okay, serious and stupid. I don't know what we're going to seriously talk about, but all right. Usually at the same time, we have yet to talk about anything seriously. Armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of coherence. I'm surprised you know what coherence is, and there has been no caffeine. So that's a false statement. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture has a dash through it. It's not 2 words. It's technically 1.
No,
Paranormal rodents. You can't use paranormal rodent twice.
I said ghost squirrels earlier.
You had a thesaurus and you tried to figure.
I didn't have a thesaurus.
You had a Google.
Yes.
You
But I also look, at first it was like spectral squirrels, but I didn't like the alliteration.
Alliteration sells, motherfucker.
Sex cells.
The spectral squirrels had sex.
Well, that would sell.
The selling of the spectral squirrels. See,
Keep reading the damn
I'm
script.
trying.
This is why we record for 4 hours and get 3 minutes of content.
It's not been 3 minutes. Nor 4 hours. Your time estimation is way the fuck off.
I'm on dog time.
Well, you are a bitch.
You are what you eat, Nick.
Why am I eating a dog when you're the bitch?
I've eaten a lot of hoes, bro.
Ho, ho, ho. You're
Yeah.
Santa Claus?
No, you're the Jolly Saint Nick.
Yes. Fuck you, Sam.
Someone's got to repopulate the North Pole.
Here we were populating the coldest place on
Reading
Earth.
the script.
Stop saying
You
stupid
keep
shit.
acknowledging all the stupid things I have to say.
I have a lot of acknowledging to do, damn it. Okay, we approach each subject like 2 raccoons. Why is it 2 raccoons? Why is it 2 raccoons?
Start over. Read that
Oh my
as
God.
a complete sentence.
This is a run-on sentence.
Kind of, but start. Take a deep breath. You can do this.
We approach the philosopher. Fuck. Hold on. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal robots, we approach each subject like 2 raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist that the fire was enlightenment. End of scene.
That sucked. Now read it normally.
You cannot read a fucking run-on sentence normally.
Pass it back, I will.
We're not passing this back. This is off the top of your dome.
Allow me to reference my Google Doc.
You're so full of shit. Okay, but what is it? What 2 raccoons? You just got a raccoon fetish?
I was kind of in a raccoon obsessed state at that moment. Okay.
We haven't even broached the topic.
Like I said, whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents,
You pause at the commas.
approach each subject like 2 raccoons who broke into the Library of
You
Alexandria,
have to pause at the
knocked
commas.
over a torch, and now insist the fire was
You
enlightenment.
have to pause at the commas.
It's a list. You don't pause during the list.
Yes, you do.
Have you heard the infomercials?
I'm sorry. Are you an infomercial now?
I am when I'm describing side effects.
Of what?
Where was that? Philosophy, politics, pop
Those are the
culture,
side
paranormal
effects of what?
of some topic.
Okay, but you got to pause.
Whether it's philosophy, politics,
Okay, you got to say the word faster.
or so what? Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents.
Sounds classier. Do that next time.
I feel like I have Tourette's now.
You definitely have something.
Either way, you can't argue that we don't approach each subject like 2 raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria. So we're not normal. We are smart. For raccoons. We still have thumbs.
I thought we were debating whether raccoons or fucking possums could be an accountant.
Well, which one would they both can, but who would be a better
I
accountant?
don't know. We have to get through this. We've been doing it for the last 40 minutes.
Stop making fun of my commas.
You just need to pause at commas. That's basic literary. Shit. That's how you read, damn it. All right. Our findings.
Improvised.
Our sources.
Suspect.
Our method.
Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse.
See, now that wasn't
We have not completed a single
sentence.
discussion yet.
Yes,
We
we have.
continually abandon it.
What are you fucking talking about? This is all just us going through this.
You do not think that our listeners' ears are not bleeding yet.
Is that where the
Slicking the ruins of our discourse with their earbuds.
No, it's abandoned discourse.
Well, yeah, because we've already moved on and abandoned the topic.
Or would you say
Stop,
we've abandoned? Okay. It's too late to turn. Finally, we get back.
Yes.
Why do we have to review all that?
Because I'm proud of the Library of Alexandria. And
Did you-
also,
did you
it's
just
really funny to think that that place didn't burn down because of some type of war or something, but it was just two raccoons that got in there and bumped into a torch. You know, while
We're centuries old. We're centuries old
We're impressive raccoons, Nick.
in human form.
No.
How? Okay. If I'm a raccoon, but I look like a human, how am I a raccoon?
Which kid just said if I'm a raccoon who looks like a human, that means you're still a raccoon. You just look like a human.
So we identify as raccoons now.
No, I don't play gender politics.
This is not gender politics. This is what we identify as.
I don't play species politics.
Okay. I don't think it's too late to turn back now. Well, right now it is, considering that they've gotten this far, 45 minutes. Fucking
And we
wow.
haven't even read.
The disclaimer?
Correct.
We're getting there. Although, if you read this intro, why wouldn't they just turn back? It would be, like you said, it's 45 or 30 to 45 seconds.
Start, and then I wanted to start our first topic, but
No.
you want to dive into the.
No. It's some topic. Yes. Keep drinking your caffeinated drink.
It's the only thing that can get me through this, Nick.
Fucking apparently. Your descent has begun. Wouldn't it be have been more poetic to say?
I'm dragging them down to my level.
Yes, but that's not
So
what I'm
their
saying.
descent has begun. I've just gotten a fistful of their hair. I'm dragging them off of their high horse.
Could you say something about that hair?
Hog of my ego, I can't.
What fucking fog? You're not the weatherman. Okay, but
But I am standing at the top of the hill of stupidity.
we're on a mountain.
And this isn't the hill that I'll die on, but I'll sure kill you here.
I walk a hill, you walk a mountain because of your short legs.
Yeah.
We've been over this.
Bald eagle took me up there. It's fine.
America. Fuck yeah. Okay. But wouldn't it would be better to have said
Their
your
descent has
descent?
begun.
No, your descent into madness.
It's not madness.
Yes, it is.
Not yet.
At this point, in this
No,
moment,
it would be
at this minute,
no, at
yes.
where they subscribe. Now it's a madness. Now it's a diagnosable illness.
Okay, then you got to say your madness has begun. Parentheses when you subscribe.
Not putting that many words in there, Nick. It doesn't flow.
You'll make it flow. You spend another 3 days on this. And we, again with the commas, your casually deranged hosts. Why are we casual?
You're in pajama pants on the floor.
We're not.
How can you get more casual than that? I'm sitting here in Uggs.
We
I
are.
can't even claim they're man Uggs. They're just straight up Uggs because they're fluffy and soft on my tootsies.
Well, you are ugly, so I can see the resemblance.
Well, they're Uggs, not thugs.
Let's.
I'm just fugly.
I didn't say fugly. I was giving you some room to work with.
Not much.
More than fugly. Guide you in style. We just said that we.
I was thinking about Toy Story, okay? This isn't flying. This is falling with style.
What?
Yeah.
What fucking part of Toy Story makes you think that?
When Buzz Lightyear and Woody are flying together to chase the damn van, the moving truck. And Buzz Lightyear, Woody's like, oh my God, you're flying, Buzz, you're flying. And so then Buzz Lightyear uses Woody's own lines against him, his own words against him. He says, this isn't flying. This is falling with style. So again, we're going to guide them with style during their descent
This entire
through the crumbling ruins of reason.
fucking intro has so many different pop culture references. I can't even keep track.
I mean, there's not really references. It's just where my mind went while I was typing.
What the fuck made you think of Toy Story?
Because I don't have enough drugs. I can't stay on one simple track of thought. Train of thought, track of mind. Meh.
Same thing.
I'm bouncing off the safety rails of intellectual stupidity or whatever.
Back
Anyways,
to the water
tell
slide.
me.
Shout out to 30 minutes ago before you made me repeat everything. Straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Why is it straight through? We've been bouncing around. So wouldn't it have didn't?
No, we're guiding them. This is not our first trip. We don't have to wear the helmets anymore.
Okay, then you should put madness in here and bouncing.
No.
Yes?
Madness is too harsh. Our viewers need helmets.
Discretion is advised. Ironically, listener discretion is enthusiastically advised.
Uh-huh.
I approve of the enthusiastically. That's about the only thing I've liked about this.
I'll take it.
The rest has just been critique after critique.
Hey, 2% of 100% is still 2%.
100% of the time. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions. I thought that said a pissed disregard for intellectual safety.
This is persistent, Nick. Do you need some glasses?
Fucking
I'll loan
apparently.
you mine. They're not readers. They're just safety glasses, but I'm wearing them.
Well, you had to give up your safety helmet and you put on safety glasses instead.
I did.
If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, I think you hit it all.
Yep.
Please relax your chakras, hold your Buddhas, unclench your clenching.
I didn't
Consider.
say anything about Buddha. I ain't
No,
gonna
no.
use Buddha.
Well, neither do we. And we being me.
So relax your chakras.
I just like the comment of the Buddhas.
Unclench whatever needs unclenching.
I don't think we need to keep.
You're yelling at a tree.
Why do we have whatever needs? Just unclench your clenching. That just rolls off the tongue easier.
I don't know what part of the body is the clenching, Nick.
Does it matter?
Kind of.
Why do you care? Of all the things,
Because I wrote this.
of all the things to care about, and please relax your chakras makes me think of the great Buddha. And I don't think Buddha's going to give a fuck.
Buddha's got nothing to do with chakras.
Yes, he does.
No.
Did you not watch Avatar?
Avatar's got nothing to do with Buddha.
But he's got chakra.
And he had to unclench what was clenched. For him, it was his mind.
No, it was
And his
Katara.
chakra.
He wanted to be all up in that water tribe.
Well, hey. If you can water bend, I'm kind of interested.
I can water bend.
I ain't talking about you.
Oh.
Talking to the vague you of the listener. As long as you are a mildly attractive young female without any STDs. And a recent test that you can show me. Then I'm very interested to see what you can do with water bending.
And you put a U in it, and you know what you get? Stud.
You?
Stud. You put a U in an STD, you get a stud.
I'm so glad you're not a doctor.
The internet says I am.
Taiwanese internet is not the same.
Taiwanese internet is still internet.
Well, according to the Taiwanese internet, I'm a Supreme Court justice.
You would be the worst Supreme Court justice.
I would be the greatest.
Says who?
Because we will get rid of all the laws except the
Oh, yeah,
Constitution.
because of the laws. All the laws.
Yeah.
Fuck the laws.
Then we'll just go back to being, just Constitution, guns, and,
I thought you said
18 and 19-year-olds wine drunk making decisions
wine drunk. That's fun.
like the founding fathers intended.
Well, they were wine drunk to begin with. That's okay.
Yeah. So continue your reading of our disclosure.
Only took me a fucking hour. Consider yelling at a tree.
Mhm.
I go back to this comment, which is, why are we hating on tree huggers? Tree huggers are
We're not hating on tree huggers.
But you're yelling at a tree.
It's going to be a lot more productive yelling at a tree because at least it'll soak up their carbon dioxide. I'm not going to do it for them.
Studies have shown that music helps trees grow.
Well, maybe they have a melodic scream.
So shouldn't we say something around the lines of consider singing at a tree?
I mean, I might tell them to go scream into a pillow instead.
Scream at a pillow or sing at a tree?
I already had shouting at a mason jar.
Why is it a mason jar?
Because it was kind of funny to imagine somebody just screaming into a mason jar. Also because their hands are like this and their mouth is like, eh.
For the people that could not see that,
They know. They could tell just from the noise.
this is why we have the viewer discretion or the listener discretion, whatever, same thing. This is not journalism. Okay, I agree with that. This is not education. It's definitely educational on how stupid we are. So I agree with that. This is comedy. We've laughed a few times. I don't know if it's that funny. This is a play? What fuck?
No, not a play. This just is play. This is us having fun. And maybe we make money off of it, so we record it.
This is play. This is ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh my God.
Trademark, so we can't actually do the actual song. Some topic.
I don't even know what song that was. I don't want to know.
I think it's John Cena.
That's You Can't See Me.
Yeah, but it's like WWE shit.
I had both parents in my household, Nick. I didn't watch WWE.
I didn't watch it at all, but my cousins did.
Well, it sounds like you know enough.
I know.
Congratulations, you are an honorary Broken Home member.
Thank you. Thank you. They've been expecting me for some time now.
Your arrival was delayed.
Due to competency and unreasonable ethics. Now, with those ethics gone and your competency diminished after 55 minutes, you are now a part of the exclusive club of stupidity and chronic good times. As Sam looks off into the distance, as Porky the Pig once said, I pork you, you pork me. That's all, folks. Any last closing remarks?
I'm going to just leave it there. I don't really have anything to touch on whatever you just said.
I thought it was good. Fuck you.
Now, allow me to do a proper reading before we end this.
What fucking reading? This reading?
I'm going to do a proper reading before we end
Oh,
this.
for fuck's sake. You got to add all the shit I told you to.
Never.
That was
Anyways.
extra and bougie.
We don't have a sound effects department, so I'm just going to wave the paper in front first.
That was just extra.
Welcome to Some Topic, the podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. We are your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed with only sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slicked ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun. And we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is Some Topic.
And that's all for this week on Some Topic, the show where logic is seasonal, facts are optional, and the raccoons are 2 paychecks behind. If you're a liberal, please keep your critiques to yourself. Our unpaid interns have adopted a shoot first, shred later policy, and we're in a stand your ground state after all. HR has yet to get back to us with a solution, so stand by. To the rest of you, keep your coffee black, your sarcasm sharp, and your reality on airplane mode. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay caffeinated, and stay just interested enough to keep the surveillance squirrels guessing while we slip out the back.